Hello, good evening. My name is Kwabena. Welcome. I want to share with you how to start a business in Ghana. How to start a business in Ghana. Most people would want to start businesses in Ghana. Either they work and they want to start a side business, or they don't have anything to do and they want to start a business, or they've been, made redundant, and they want to start something. There is a need now for them to do something for themselves. I want to talk about some few steps that you can use to start and to build that business. Because a lot of the time, some people will start business out of ambition, out of self. They want to prove something, and some of us would also want to start because we must have a living. We have to pay the rent, the school fees. We have to, just start something to get income. Whatever the drive is, you would have to think of some few things, and if you think through these things well, you'll be able to at least say through. They say that a lot of businesses fail, and in some countries they say that in every 5 years 90% of the business will fail, and then that 10% in the next 5 years, 90% of that 10% will fail. And so maybe in our country it could even be double. Which means the chances of you starting the business and succeeding is very much better. The core reason maybe is because you need some kind of skills to be able to pick an idea and to build it into a business. You need a certain frame of thinking to be able to pick a business, an idea, and to build it into a business. And a lot of the times, those who are able to build a business and succeed right away is because they have trained a lot. They have done a lot of things that were not successful, and now they have better understanding of what it really takes for any business to work out. Some other factors will come in, but largely the ones that depend on those or the person starting the business. A lot of them who succeed have had some of those covered. The business idea. What kind of business do you want to start? Is it farming? Is it in agriculture? Is it in construction? Is it in retail? Or you want to maybe start a processing something or plant or manufacturing? What is it? Or you want to make anything? That you have to make sure that idea is not just an idea that you love. It's an idea that people really need and are ready to pay for it. So it can be that only your family will buy it and are happy with it. When it goes beyond your friends and your family, when people start to order that you don't know, there should be a need for it. You have to find a way to test the idea, and you have to find a way. People can just give you all kind of praises, but are they ready to pay for it? And the moment whatever you're doing start to solve problems for people, they will be ready to pay for it. So the idea is very key. And then where you station your business. What kind of business are you doing? Let's say you want to start a farm. It's likely that you can't start a farm at La Paz or Achimota. You may not have the land to start that. So let's say you want to start a farm. It's likely that you are going to go to some area that would have the area, the parcel of land that will help you to see. So you have to do some bit and pieces of background checks to know that whatever business that you are starting will work out. The other thing is you have to understand that the market that you are going to serve really needs it. A lot of the times, the businesses that work out well have a large area, in terms of coverage. A lot of people need it, and sometimes the entry point is a bit regulated. If it's so easy for anybody to start, then a lot of the times it's a bit tough to succeed in it, because anybody at all can wake up from sleep and enter into that business. But if a certain level of value is added, it cuts a lot of people from it. And so you study the market. Who need that product? Is there that need? Is there a need for that product, and for how long, and how quickly can you grow that business? A lot of the time, you don't have to worry so much about you trying to register the business, and let's start to offer the services first. Let's start to introduce the product to the market first. Let's start to get people to buy. And then you would want to think of the business name. You would want to think of registering the business. You would want to think of maybe opening an account. You would want to think of maybe having a website, a Facebook page. But you don't need certificate to open a Facebook page, And most people are on their Facebook anyway. A lot of people are on their phone. So that business that you're doing, at least get some graphic design, open a Facebook page, and let people know what you're doing. Don't hide, don't hide, because you never know who wants that service. So whatever idea that you want to start in Ghana, the other things that can help you is you look at the customer service, how you deliver your service. Is so key. It has to be professional, and you have to make sure that you respect your customers, and you have to understand that you're not doing them a favor. As a matter of fact, if they don't come to buy, you don't have a business. So you have to understand that across board. You have to know that if anybody is calling you for a product or for service, you have to really pay attention to that, and you have to come out as somebody who is credible. You cannot come out as somebody who is shady. Customers need some level of trust based on the thing that you say you are giving in an exchange of the money that you're giving you. Nobody wants to be cheated. Nobody wants to be tricked. So a lot of your credibility is online. Make sure that whatever you say you can do, you are able to do and do it well. You're able to do and do it well. Because if you're able to do and do it well, then the people will start to talk to people about what that you are doing. Now that a lot of people would have to figure out what they can do to survive. So any service that society, even though companies are going to go to struggle a lot, even though some people will be let go, society will still need food, water, where to sleep, where to wear, what to drink. We will still buy data. We will still use our phone anyway. So there are a lot of things that we all can also offer in terms of businesses. So it may be if maybe you're in business and now that business is slow, think of what other things that you can. We still have cattle. We still have goat. We still have sheep that to feed. What is it that you can do in that life? People will still want to package a business. Maybe you're a graphic designer. Maybe you can help people to manage their web page. Maybe whatever business that you can do. People can still start processing cocoa for tea or for powder, something. Anything that the society wants that you are passionate about, or that you can offer. Not passionate about, but that which you can offer and ready to work. And ready to work. Those things you would have to look at. So, my name is Kwabena. I'm talking about how you can start a business and start a business in Ghana. And you have to know that it's easier to succeed when you are a bit more straightforward than when you are that fast, as some people call it, smart. You don't have to trick anybody for your business to succeed. You don't have to be cruel and selfish for your business to succeed. Do whatever you do. A lot of the times, everybody and what the gift God gave them. How you present yourself is different from how I present myself. We just have to make sure that it's a bit professional, but it's still different. So the way you talk, your voice, the way you analyze issues, those all are assets that can help you to succeed with your business, and don't just do anything and think that a lot of boys will spend a lot of their time to develop product that nobody wants, but they are so much into it, they are so much happy, they are so much passionate about it, but they have done it for 3 years, and clearly everything shows that there's no need for this product, but they think they are happy with it. You can do that for hobby, but for business you must solve real problems that are needed. And we should look at our country and look at the rare problems the rare business problems that have to be solved, and possibly look at the areas that you can cover, than just doing anything for fun and say that this is what I like to do. And nobody, because once you tell yourself that you want to build a business, once you tell yourself that you want to do this, After a while, nobody will start to give you money anyway. You have to take care of yourself. Now the business will probably have to take care of you. So you would want to do something that will bring in money, not just something that you're doing and you've been doing. You are burning a lot of hours, a lot of energy, a lot of fuel, and you're still not getting anything from it. You can be clear with it. Maybe it's a hobby, maybe it's not a business. So you can maybe reposition all the skills, the hard work, the analysis that we do. You can move those things into something that there's really a need and that people are calling. Because when you start something and there's a need, you will see it. People will start to give you calls. People will start to give you calls. People will start to tell other people that if you want this thing, call these people. They are good at it, and they will serve you and serve you well. And that's why you start to build a good business. So that's something that I would want to show you. And don't be fascinated so much about the problems and the challenges. Don't be so desperate. They will come, and you just have to understand that they will come. And you will be tested. They use gold, they try gold, and they use fire to try gold, and the gold comes out pure. Nature has a way of testing all of us, our convictions, our commitment. So you'll be tested. Just make sure that what you're doing is something that has potential, but the test will come. You will lose money. Your money will get finished. People will leave you. People will ridicule you. People will criticize you. Some people will even fight you. Sometimes you will want to give up. It's all part of the game, but you just have to keep going and feed yourself and make sure that the path you're on is. Listen, if I'm going from Accra to Kumasi, for instance, if I'm on the Kumasi road and I'm meeting challenges, at least I'm still on the Kumasi road. I'm going. But if I'm not on the Kumasi road and I'm meeting challenges, those challenges are unnecessary. I'm on another road that is leading me not to my destination. So that in that case, all the fight, all the problems, all the difficulties that I meet, really I'm putting myself there.